Hello friends. Okay, today I want to show you contouring 101. Show you how easy it is. You guys, contour is a step that you do not want to miss. It's a step that's going to bring out the dimension in your face, and it's super, super easy. So let's get started. So I want to show you all of our contours. We have a lot of contour shades, and when you get color matched by me, I'm gonna look at the tones in your face in order to decide which contour is the best one for you. I am going to use Astoria, and when you're deciding how to contour, I've already got some color on my cheeks. When you're deciding to contour, you're gonna find everyone has a bone right here, okay? And what you're gonna do, it's kind of a rounded bone. So when I'm pushing on my bone, I can feel it, and then I can feel the underside of my bone, okay? That's where we're gonna wanna contour. So we're gonna feel underneath that bone. So you're gonna find your bone and you're gonna push underneath, okay? And that's where you're gonna start to contour. And then I like to contour all the way until I hit the squishy part of my cheek. So for most people, it's right here, the end of your eye, okay? So I'm gonna take the Buffy brush, I'm gonna go in with this smaller end, and I'm gonna get into my product. And it's almost like I said, you're just pushing under that bone, and I'm doing it pretty dark so you guys can really see it, until you get to that squishy part. Okay, so just push that in, push the product in, just like that. Okay, and that's adding that dimension, it's adding that shape to your look, and that's what we want to do. So you're gonna find that bone, push underneath where that end of the cheekbone is. It just feels like a round bone, and then you're just going to push up. Okay? And you don't need to go any farther than that's when your cheek gets squishy. Okay? If you mess up, you just go in and you can fix that with your highlight shade too, which we'll do in a minute. So you can already see how that's given me just a little bit of dimension to my face. Then at the top of your forehead, you're just gonna splash it on there. Like, there's no really right or wrong. I make like a rainbow shape. You really just put it all on there, just like that, okay? Easy. You can also contour your jaw. So I always just take whatever is left and I just run it along my jawline. And then we'll contour our nose in just a minute. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to pull my hair back so you guys can really see. But I'm gonna go and use the Best Blend Forever brush. I'm gonna go into my lightest shade because a lot of people have a hard time knowing where they're going to put their highlight next to their contour. So you're just bringing it down, and it's just gonna kind of go into the lines and kind of fade that contour, okay? And I haven't touched it yet, I haven't blended it out yet. And this is the Best Blend, just like that. And that's gonna be your lightest shade. And a little here, there like that. And I'm gonna go into my darker shade. Just gonna put that here. Down my nose, that lighter shade. I'm gonna put that in between my eyebrows and on my nose, all the way down. And then I like to take a little bit of my darker shade like this. And then we're just gonna blend everything together. So I obviously am using that same brush, and I'm just blending everything together. And that includes my contour, okay? So pretty. Just gives you that look, that glow, and everything just works together so perfectly. So remember, you're gonna find that cheekbone. Underneath that bone is where you're going to apply your contour, and it's going to go to the end of your eyebrow, or your eye, or your eyebrow. I guess that's about the same for me, okay? Now, I haven't contoured my nose yet, so I'm gonna show you how easy that is by going in with my Buffy brush, and I'm gonna use, you can see that, I'm gonna use this smaller side, and if you look, it kind of angles down like this. So I'm gonna use the bottom of that side, and I'm very lightly going to put, not much product at all, and I'm just gonna very lightly put that on where my natural shadows are on my nose. And I'm barely touching. So you can see that, just like that, okay? Then I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna show you Bella. Bella bronzer is different than contour. So as you can see, I've I should actually blend out this too. Sorry, guys. As you can see, I have that dimension in my face now with that contour. And then bronzer is just gonna go above your contour where the sun is gonna naturally hit those cheeks. Just like that. My face really open right here, so I'm not even bringing it all the way down. I'm gonna kind of keeping it up higher. I like to put a little on my forehead, a little on the bridge of my nose, and right here, and down my neck, just like that. And then the last place that we're gonna contour is our mouth, okay? So I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna use the multitasker brush. It has this really thin, flat, you can see that, side. And I'm gonna go into indigo contour. Indigo contour is going to be very dark, this one right here. And I'm going to put some on my brush and we're gonna contour our lips, okay? So when we contour our lips, we're gonna go a little below our line right here. And you don't wanna go too low that it looks unnatural. Just a little bit lower and it will make your lips look a little bit bigger. Okay, I've got really small lips, so. Then on the top, I'm just gonna go a little bit higher. Than my normal line. So you can see how that's bringing it up. See how you can already see how that made that side look a little bigger than the other? Just by a really simple illusion. Just like that. Okay. I'm gonna do it a little darker so you guys can really see that, okay? Normally I wouldn't do it this dark, but for purpose, for you to be able to see it. Just like that, okay? Then I'm just gonna take my finger and kind of smooth it out like this, like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna quickly put on a little desert sunset on top. Just like that. And that just gives me a really contoured, pretty look. So I hope that helped you guys. If you have questions on contouring, reach out. I would love to help you because that's definitely a step you do not want to miss, you guys. It is literally the step that just adds that dimension to your face. It gives you that added glow when you turn your head. You just do not want to miss that. So anyways, every face is beautiful. Every shape is different. And when you contour, it's really going to be the same way. You want to make sure you're finding that cheekbone underneath and then drawing your contour, kind of pushing it up on that cheekbone to the end of your eye. There's really no right or wrong way to do that besides following that line. If you go too high, you're gonna close up your face. So you really wanna make sure that you're finding underneath your cheekbone and then just pushing that contour on to the end of your eye and you will be golden. So I hope that helped you guys.